So I'm doing kind of an unveiling for some things. I got some pieces from some friends of mine who recently went on a trip, and then today I went to Vintage Flamingo and picked up a couple of pieces that are definitely some vintage pieces, and then just some local art pieces, which are not something I normally have done before. But I love local art. It's kind of like my whole decor thing, so I figured I'd share those too. So, first up, I have fantastic friends from work, and they recently went on a trip and brought me back some happies. So, we'll start with those. So, this is an ashtray, and it's very heavy. Like, you could hurt somebody with this thing. I am told that it is lead glass. I tried to do a little bit of research on that, but it looks like that is going to take more research than I had time to do in the half hour that I kind of allotted for that. So, but this is an ashtray and it's really pretty. And since I collect them, I love it. So the pieces that my friends bought for me actually, thanks Carrie and Chloe, you guys are the best. They went to a couple of different like little vintage places in Tennessee, and were able to find some great deals on some awesome stuff. So this is one of the pieces that they got because they know I love ashtrays and I'm collecting them. So there you go, number one. I need to learn more about that, but it's, like I said, it's very heavy, but I love it. Oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's so pretty. Look at the pattern. So pretty. Okay, second ashtray. So this is actually Wedgwood ashtray. You can see this pretty pattern here. It looks kind of like, it's like vines, I think is what it looks like. Kind of, it reminds me of like a grape vineyard. But yeah, so this is a Wedgwood piece. And so if you don't know anything about Wedgwood, kind of like Lenox, Wedgwood is really known for their china, but it does have the mark on the back. So this is a Wedgwood ashtray. So that's also very fun. But yeah, so Wedgwood is a China company. China porcelain, I think they do some other things, but yeah, equivalent to Lenox, but out of England. And I don't know anything about Lenox because I didn't look them up, but Wedgwood I did. So I knew about Wedgwood before. I just wanted to verify that what I thought, I wasn't making stuff up. So very pretty. I love that. I love that pattern, like that detailing on the edge is just gorgeous. So that's number two. This piece, courtesy of Chloe. So I've been seeing a lot of these chickens in the auctions that I do, and just kind of in general online, in some of the vintage groups and stuff. And I didn't really know anything about them. So I did a little bit of research. And so the Indiana Glass Company is the original maker of hen in nest. I believe that's the right term. So this is what's called hen in nest, and Indiana Glass Company is the original maker. Now there are some that look very similar to Indiana Glass Company's version. However, you can tell Indiana Glass Company's version based off of the tail. So you can see how this is flat here. There's no seam there. And then this bottom down here, this patterning kind of looks almost like straw. So some of also the size. So my understanding is that Indiana Glass Company's size of the hen in nest is about 7 inches. There are some that are smaller and there are some that are bigger. Those are not Indiana Glass Company. Hocking actually also has a version of this that smaller, larger, And the Hawking Company's version, the bottom also is more of like a diamond pattern. So one of the other characteristics of Indiana Glass Company's version of Henna Nest is here at the top. See this little flat piece? Indiana Glass Company. And there are two different kind of, I don't want to say years, but kind of year differentiators. So this bead here along the top is a later version of Indiana Glass Company's Henna Nest. There's an earlier version that is just flat. But yeah, so this is Indiana Glass Company's Henna Nest. And very fun. So Chloe has one in pink. And because she knows that I only do one of everything, we now have matching ones. Same with the ashtrays, we only do one. Like, there are certain things I'll do like more than one of, but like I don't need like too many multiples of too many things. I already have enough stuff as it is. But yes, so very cool. Now you have learned a little bit of something about Indiana Glass Company's Henna Nest, because I did too. I didn't know anything about it, but like I said, I've been seeing them a lot on a lot of the auction groups. So I don't know if they're trending right now or what, but now I have one courtesy of Chloe. Thank you. So those are the three pieces that I got from some fantastic friends of mine. Now for what I got today, I'll show you the local stuff first, kind of the art pieces that just are fun for me. So this is the first piece, and as you can see, Mississippi Magnolia, hand painted. It's not ceramic, pottery, I guess. My brain's like just not, it's been a long week, long day. But it's also signed on the back. So when I buy art, I try to find something that's signed. I don't like prints. I like things that are really original, clearly. That's why I have so much antique stuff. But yeah, especially when I buy art, I like for it to be something that is one of a kind, either an original piece or, well, it has to be an original piece. It has to be done by the artist. Prints are not really my jam. So every once in a while, depends on the piece. But so, sign on the back, hand painted. I think this will be very pretty. I can use like one of the plate holders and hang it. So I love my local stuff, especially, you know, Mississippi. It's a soft place in my heart. I've been here long enough. So this is piece number one that I bought today. And the magnolia flowers I just really like magnolia flowers for some reason. I don't know, I can't explain it. This piece I saw, and it's just so fun. Look at that. So this is a pottery piece. So, okay, so this pottery, there you go, pottery. Like I said, my brain is just not firing on all cylinders at the moment. Hasn't been for like a minute, but that's okay, we'll get there. So this is just another pottery piece. It was listed as a tray, but you can see it actually has holes. So I think my plan is to hang it in the house, because my kitchen has, kitchen is kind of like a whole coastal seafood sort of theme. So this will look really nice in there. And what's fun about this piece, besides the fact that obviously it's, you know, pottery and painted. I mean, this is hand painted on here, obviously, like made. It's also signed on the back, which is also nice. So I don't know if somebody made this for their, like I said, I got it at Vintage Flamingo, so it could be that somebody made it like with a family member or whatever. But it is signed Rita and Sydney on the back. So somebody somewhere together took the time to make this and love it and keep it. So now it will be living in my home. Yeah, and I'm gonna hang it because it'll really will just look nice in my kitchen with all my other kind of coastal seafood themed things, and it's just pretty. It's fun. I mean, it's kind of fun. Look at that little eyeball looking at you. So that's another piece that I got. And here, I'll set this right here. So the last piece of art that I got is this. So again, going with my kitchen coastal seafood sort of theme is this pretty little thing. I love the colors in this, and it's painted, hand painted. It's obviously signed. My guess is based on, it's got a date on the back actually that I just am now noticing, 2011. So my guess is that this was something that somebody made somewhere, painted themselves either for a project or because they wanted to or had a business or something, and then it was sold for whatever reason. It got picked up at an estate sale, yard sale, getting rid of it. That's based on the year and based on the signature, and it looks like it was living in someone's attic for a minute. But again, so this is something that is local. I mean, I bought it at Vintage Flamingo, so no one is shipping. Guys, I am firing on all cylinders, I'm sorry. No one's shipping this down here, so, but look at the colors in this. I mean, this is just, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And again, it will match my coastal sort of theme in my kitchen. Even if it doesn't, I'll find another spot for it. I mean, it's so pretty. And I got it for a steal. It's an original, like, Claire, I think Claire, this is beautiful. Thank you. You will never see this. I wish that you would, but this is just so pretty, and I'm very grateful to have added it to my collection, because you guys, like, I can do a lot of stuff. I can't paint, and I definitely can't paint something as beautiful as this. I mean, come on. Seriously, guys. It's gorgeous. So, enough about me going on and on and on about how gorgeous everything is. So, 2 more pieces. So, I'm gonna save my, like, really fun piece for last. I mean, they're all really fun, but I'm gonna save, like, this kind of surprise piece for last. So, I also got this little ashtray. It's an ashtray. You can see cigarettes. You just set those little bad boys in there. I got this for $1. For $1. And I just liked it. I like the angles, and I like that it just sits in the corners, and so, you know, why not? For $1? Fun. There you go. I want to say kind of like mid-century modern, but I'm not really great about eras and what falls into that, but it's kind of got that look to it, I guess. I don't know. I probably made that up, but ashtray. $1. Fun. To go with the ashtray, well, I found this before I found the ashtray, but this is my fun lighter that I found. So this is, I do want to say mid-century modern lighter. Pretty sure that's what the label said. I already pulled that thing off. But, so this is marble. Yeah. And this lighter is, so this is marble. It's got like a nice little padding down here, keep it safe. And, I mean, it's in really great shape. It's got some weight to it, obviously, because it's marble. But what's fun, wait for it. Ah! It still has the flint in it. Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't like work, but it still has the flint. I'm not going to do anything to it to try to make it an active lighter, but I mean, like, How fun is that? So I also added a new lighter to my collection today, which is super fun because I don't have one like this. Most of the ones that I have are, I mean, they're like newer and kind of like more lighter-y looking, but so this was just something that I saw that I was like, you know, let's do something a little bit different. That's kind of the point, right? So there's my lighter. And that is what I have for you tonight. So again, thank you to Carrie and Chloe for my lovely happies from Tennessee. And I also got to learn a little bit about each of the pieces because I was determined to kind of give some information on them because I've seen them before. And also thank you to Vintage Flamingo and their wonderful vendors there for allowing me to add to not only my local artwork collection, but also my lighter and ashtray collection. So, thanks y'all.